Can my child decide who they want to live with? It depends on the child's age and maturity. Generally, courts tend to listen more closely to older teens, but not always. The court will still ask, is this actually in the child's best interest? The judge's focus is on the best interests of the child. It's not about what the parents want or who's winning the custody battle. It's all about what's going to give the child the best shot at a stable, happy, and healthy life. The court examines several factors, including, does the child's home provide security? Is the parent able to meet the child's emotional needs? Can the parent financially support the child? What's the child's relationship like with each parent? How will the custody arrangement affect their relationship with the other parent or their current living situation? It's not just about who the child wants to live with. So while your child's preference matters, it's only one piece of the puzzle. As kids get older and more mature, their opinions carry more weight. But the court looks at more than just age. They also consider emotional maturity. A mature teen who can explain why they want to live with one parent may have their wishes seriously considered. If the child is under 10, the court often assumes they're too young to understand the consequences of their decision. In those cases, their opinion may not carry much weight at all. For teenagers, though, their voice can sometimes be the deciding factor, especially if they're 15 or older. But even then, it's not a guarantee. The court will still weigh everything against what's in the child's best long-term interest. Children can be influenced by factors that aren't in their best interest. Maybe one parent is more lenient, offers more freedom, or buys more gifts. That could lead the child to prefer living with them, even if it's not the best environment for their growth and development. So the court has to sift through the why behind the preference. The judge also looks out for signs of manipulation. The judge might decide that the child's stated wishes don't reflect what's best for them. If a child's reasoning is mature and well thought out, the court may give it serious consideration. The judge may speak to the child privately. If the judge feels their preference aligns with the child's best interest, it can strongly influence the custody arrangement. The rule of thumb is that an older teen is like the 800-pound gorilla in the room. And where does an 800-pound gorilla sit? Anywhere they want. But there are exceptions. Sometimes the judge will set aside a child's preference if they believe it's not in their best interest. For example, if the child prefers one parent because they allow more freedom or fewer rules, but the court feels this leniency is harmful, the judge may rule in favor of the stricter parent. Similarly, if the court suspects manipulation, like a parent coaching the child to prefer them, the judge may disregard the child's wishes. The court often appoints an attorney for the child called the AFC to represent the child's wishes. An AFC argues for what the child wants. Whether it's the best choice or not, they are bound by the rules to advocate for the child's wishes, even if they know it's not the best decision. So if you're in the midst of a custody battle, remember that your child's opinion is important, but it's not the only thing the judge will look at. Courts aim to create the best possible outcome for the child in the long run. Got more questions? Contact Port and Sava for a free 15-minute consultation at 516-352-2999.